fresh as the whip, I came in rock. And if you really wanna rock tonight, rock. And if you really wanna rock the beat, yeah, rock good. If you really wanna rock the streets, so rock good. If you really wanna rock, if you really wanna, if you really wanna, rock good, and rock good. Billy Bryan, rock good. DZW, rock good. MTL, rock good. Miami Beach, rock good. DC, rock good. What's good? Everybody rock good. Yeah!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to DZW Attitude. I am your commentator, as always, Antoine Princeton. And ladies and gentlemen, before we say or do anything else, we have the general manager of Danger Zone Wrestling, Krack, coming down to the ring. And whenever Krack speaks, people listen. And especially after what happened last week, towards the end of the broadcast, we saw the DZW champion, Travis Killings, get physically dismantled by the former champion, AJ Young. And that wasn't all. Earlier in the night, AJ Young assaulted Southern Justice Chris Page, and then followed it up with what was probably the most surprising attack of the night. AJ Young decimated his now former associate, Eddie Roy. And ladies and gentlemen, Eddie Roy will be out for an indefinite amount of time, as well as Chris Page. Getting word through my headset that Travis Killings is at home recuperating this week, and he will not be on this week's broadcast.
Welcome all to DZW Attitude, and I, the commissioner, head honcho of DZW, would like to welcome you to the Danger Zone. Boys and girls, I feel like being nice. I feel like spoiling you. I feel like giving you a gift tonight. So, the current DZW Tag Team Champions, Sean Walsh, the Steven Syntax, the S's, as I call them, I feel like being a prick. And guess what? Tonight, you boys are going to defend your tag team title against, Jake Hyde and Michael Stone. I know, out of nowhere. I don't care. Not just that. There's a stipulation. If you lose your tag team titles, then you suck. That is all.
Ladies and gentlemen, blockbuster news from our general manager. The tag team champions, Sean Walsh and Steven Syntax, will be defending the DZW tag team titles in our main event against Jake Hyde and Michael Stone. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't even know how to process that information, but nonetheless, we have our first match of the night. Here comes the premier athlete, Julius Jamal Jones. Julius Jones not in the best mood as of late. At Pandemonium, he teamed up with the Skullcrushers and lost against Bison and the Fight Hard Syndicate in what was a very good six-man tag team match. But now Julius Jones is looking to settle his rivalry with Bison here tonight once and for all. And speaking of the Fight Hard Syndicate, Liam North will be taking on Cobie Vinson later on tonight. And I'm not trying to count Liam North out, but he definitely has his hands full with the problem. And ladies and gentlemen, here comes a man who has been nothing short of dominant since his arrival in Danger Zone Wrestling. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes Bison. Bison, of course, on the winning side of the six-man tag team match at Pandemonium. And he, just like Julius Jones, is looking to finish his rivalry once and for all. Bison unpinned, unsubmitted since his arrival in Danger Zone Wrestling. But is Julius Jamal Jones the man that is going to end that? Is he going to beat Bison here tonight? Or will Bison continue his wave of dominance? Bison staring right into the eyes of Julius Jones. Julius Jones staring right back. The hatred between these two men is real, and we finally get to see it all unfold here tonight. Now both of these competitors chomping at the bit to get a piece of each other. And as the referee rings the bell, that dream becomes a reality. Julius Jones, Bison, a conclusion to this rivalry, and Julius Jones taunting Bison. Bison taunting Julius Jones. Both men showcasing their taunting abilities. But wait, Julius Jones wanted to catch Bison off guard, and Bison caught Jones with a chop. And now Bison with a stiff elbow. And Bison just thwarting all of Julius Jones' strike attempts. Julius Jones is going to have to switch his game plan if he wants to survive this match against Bison. And oh my goodness, what an uppercut. And now Bison going for the cover early on in this match. Looking to make quick work of Julius Jones, and Jones kicks out at 1. Ladies and gentlemen, this all started Attitude episode 13. Julius Jones came out demanding better competition and demanding a match at Undeniable. What he didn't expect was that Bison would answer that call, and Julius Jones has Bison in a submission maneuver, reverse Boston Crab. But Bison managing to get out of that maneuver, and oh my goodness, what a shining wizard. But as I was saying, as Julius Jones goes for the cover on Bison, and Bison kicks out at 1. As I was saying, it all started Attitude 13. Julius Jones came out demanding better competition, saying that the competition in DZW wasn't great, and that it was a crime that he didn't have a match at Undeniable. What he didn't expect was that Bison would answer that call. And what followed was an entertaining matchup between two heavyweights that was ruined when Julius Jones went outside the ring, got a chair, and blasted Bison with that steel chair. And ever since, the Fight Hard Syndicate and the Skullcrushers have entered the fray, but it's back to where it should be, one-on-one. And Julius Jones, wait a minute, what the? Julius Jones showcasing his athleticism with the Hurricane Rana, Tilt-A-Whirl Hurricane Rana. And now going for the cover on Bison. And Bison getting out at 2. You see the frustration on Julius Jones' face. It's not every day that you see a 6'3", 6'4" man pull that off, especially on someone as heavy as Bison. Now Jones with a brutal left-handed punch. And now tossing Bison to the ground. Triple J going to the top rope. What's the Premier Athlete going to try to do here? A leg drop right to the throat of Bison. The Premier Athlete is in the driver's seat in this match at the moment. And I'm going for a triangle choke on Bison. Will Julius Jamal Jones be the first man to make Bison submit? Bison getting out. Now Julius Jones going for something, but Bison responds with a jawbreaker. And now Bison with repeated strikes. Bison getting fired up, and so is this crowd, as he is laying into Julius Jones. Bison beating the Premier Athlete down. And oh my goodness, another uppercut. And now Bison stomping on the chest of Julius Jones. There's a kick to the back. The worst thing that any man can do when getting in the ring with Bison is let Bison gain momentum. And that is a mistake that the Premier Athlete is making here tonight. And it just might cost him. As Bison goes for the pin on Julius Jones. And Jones out at 2. Oh, wait. Julius Jones with the jawbreaker. And oh, wait a minute. Backflip. And a back suplex. Is there anything this man can't do? They call him the premier athlete, and he's proving it here tonight. Go for the pin on Bison. And Bison is out at the count of 2. And now Julius Jones with another back suplex. And wait a minute, he kips right up. Jones showcasing his athleticism here tonight. Trying to use it to his advantage to beat Bison. A body splash. Alright, Bison with a stiff headbutt to counter whatever Jones was going for. And oh wait, we've seen this before. Spinning springboard uppercut. Bison, super agile for a man his size. And now sending Julius Jones to the corner. There's a knee. He's going to follow it up with a clothesline. And uh-oh. Big man going up to the top rope. And away, elbow to the back of Julius Jones. I don't think Bison got all of it. I think the impact of his body hitting the mat might have taken a little bit out of Bison. And oh, wait a minute. One-handed spine buster. One-handed spine buster from Bison. And that may be the beginning of the end for the premier athlete as Bison sets up for the Vertebreaker. And now Bison dragging Julius Jones towards the center of the ring, eliminating the possibility for a rope break. And now going for the cover. 1, 2, 3. And Bison puts an exclamation point on this rivalry. But the question is, what is next for Bison? He has gone through countless competitors without suffering a pinfall or submission loss. A title shot has to be in this man's future. I mean, with the impressive string of victories that Bison has pulled together, he has to get a championship shot of some form sooner rather than later. And wait a minute! Oh my goodness! I don't know who this person is, but they just leveled Bison with a sledgehammer to the stomach. And they're about to do it again, and oh my goodness. Bison taking a sledgehammer to the stomach 3 times. And I can't even get a good look at this man's face. And oh wait, Bison, they need to fight back. And there's a stiff elbow from this, whoever this person is. And oh wait, Bison's fighting back, and there's a right hand. And now Bison going to town on this mystery person. Wait, now I'm getting a better look at his face. Oh my god, it's Ryan Carroll. Ryan Carroll's now getting annihilated by Bison in retaliation for those sledgehammer shots. And now goes Ryan Carroll. Ladies and gentlemen, so many questions need to be answered. Why is Ryan Carroll attacking Bison? And now Ryan Carroll throwing Bison right to the barricade. And oh no, this is trouble. Ryan Carroll now has his signature table. I thought Ryan Carroll was supposed to be out with the herniated disc. Ryan Carroll was supposed to be out for an indefinite amount of time. He ended up vacating the tag team titles. Or at least his half of the tag team titles. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't understand the meaning of this at all. There's so many questions that need to be answered. But for right now, Ryan Carroll is destroying Bison. And I don't even know what the purpose behind this is. Now Carroll sending Bison face first into the table. And now Carroll gonna do it again. And oh my goodness, this time Bison goes through the table. And oh no. What is Ryan Carroll gonna do now? And oh no. He's going for it. The shovel. Ladies and gentlemen, Ryan Carroll has laid out Bison, and I have no idea why.
When was the last time Paul wrestling was fun? People try and make this place not fun anymore. The trolls, I was told to just ignore them. But I do not stand down, I do not quit. I fight, and I defeated the trolls. I win, they lose. So, the burning question, will Sean Walsh host Call All Stars 8 this summer on YouTube? I'm officially confirming that I will be the host of Call All Stars 8. Call All Stars 8 needs a host who is here from day one. Needs a host that wins. Sick and tired of losing. But most importantly, Call All Stars needs a host who knows how to have fun. The Call Dream is dead. But I will bring it back bigger, better, and stronger than ever. And we will make Call fun again.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. When Call All Stars returns to YouTube this summer, Sean Walsh, our current DZW Tag Team Champion, will be the host. But will he still be a DZW Tag Team Champion come Call All Stars 8? But right now, we have a match. Colin Kennedy, as you saw earlier in the ring, and his opponent is the Sandman, Bryan Moxley. Last time we saw Bryan Moxley, he gave Devin Storm a concussion, kicking his head against the ring post after he abandoned him during a DZW Tag Team Championship match against Sean Walsh and Steven Syntax. But allow me to comment, what a visual in this arena, completely dark. All you can see are cell phone lights. And I mean, I don't know how Bryan Moxley feels about cell phone lights, but I'm pretty sure he prefers it dark. But what type of man would assault their friend? What type of human being would put their friend out of action, try to ruin their livelihood? Devin Storm is out for I don't even know how long. And Bryan Moxley takes absolute pride in that. I just don't understand what goes through this man's mind. I thought that everything with Bryan Moxley and Devin Storm was solved. I thought that, you know, they were going to be able to reconcile and become DZW Tag Team Champions, but obviously that was not the case. And now one half of Page and Kennedy is going to take on the deranged, sadistic Sandman. And this match is underway. Moxley and Kennedy meet up inside the ring. Kennedy has Moxley by the waist. Now Kennedy, a mat technician himself, has Bryan Moxley in a headlock, and there's a punch. But Bryan Moxley with the back body drop, using Colin Kennedy's running momentum against him. And now Moxley has the advantage. Kennedy's trapped in the corner. But as I say that, Kennedy's fighting back. Some right hands. There's some right chops. And Kennedy just backing Moxley down. And oh my goodness, big clothesline sending Moxley over the top. And there's a little bit of backflip power for you. And well, now Moxley just running right after Colin Kennedy. Colin Kennedy might have taken a little bit too much time to gloat, and it cost him. And now Bryan Moxley has Colin Kennedy in a submission move, but will Kennedy tap? And the answer is no. And Kennedy with a big German suplex to the Sandman. Oh, Moxley with the right shot to the gut of Kennedy and follows it up with a running STO. And Moxley, big clothesline. Actually, that might look more like a shoulder block. Either way, it was effective. Moxley trying to wear Kennedy down, but Kennedy has been resilient thus far. And Kennedy, interesting note, Kennedy's partner got attacked last week. Chris Page got destroyed by AJ Young, caught up in the former champ's rage. So you have to think that that plays a part into how Kennedy looks at this match here tonight, looking to take out some of his frustrations out on the Sandman. And big senton bomb, going for the pin on Bryan Moxley. 1, 2, and the Sandman barely out before the count of 3. The referee's hand came down for the 3, but Moxley got out just a fraction of a second earlier. Now, Colin Kennedy going back up to the top rope. Moxley was ready, and it might cost Kennedy this matchup. High risk maneuver, not looking too well for Colin Kennedy. And there's a superplex on the Sandman. And away, Bryan Moxley going for a submission maneuver. I don't know what he calls this, but it sure looks painful. And Colin Kennedy has no other choice but to tap. And this match goes to the Sandman, Bryan Moxley. Bryan Moxley pulling out all the stops. With what I have to figure out what he calls that move. But whatever it is, he locked Colin Kennedy in it and won himself the match. Bryan Moxley riding a wave of momentum, but it's still disgusting what he did to Devon Storm. And as Devon Storm is recovering, we here at DZW would just like to wish Devon Storm a speedy recovery, and we hope that he gets better soon and gets back to action. But ladies and gentlemen, up next, and I mean really right now, is Liam North facing Cobie Vinson. Here comes one half of the Fight Hard Syndicate. Liam North not very experienced in singles action, but I mean he's still one hell of an athlete. But what is his mindset going into this match? He has a couple of handicaps. He's more used to tag team matches, and in one of the rare times that we get to see him in singles action, he's facing the problem, Cobie Vinson. Liam North definitely has to be wondering, what is he walking into? But Liam North not looking too worried, not looking like a man that's scared. He looks like a man who's determined to pull out all the stops to win this match against Cobie Vinson as he awaits his opponent. And ladies and gentlemen, I say this always, but we have a problem. And the problem comes in the form of the 6'9", 300-pound monstrosity that is Cobie Vinson. Cobie Vinson, fresh off what has to be the biggest victory of his career thus far in DZW, had one of the best matches in recent memory in Danger Zone Wrestling against the former DZW champion in Sean Stevens. The match could have gone either way, and I'll give Sean Stevens credit. He fought out of most of what Cobie Vinson had to deliver, things that most normal men would not have been able to recover from. But at the end of the day, Cobie Vinson caught Shawn Stevens with the Vinson kick as Shawn Stevens was launching himself at Cobie Vinson from the top rope. Followed it up with a problem solver, and Cobie Vinson secured the biggest win of his career to date. And he did it all on his own. No help from AJ Young, no help from the Supremacy. He beat a former DZW champion all by himself. And for that, I must give credit to the problem, Cobie Vinson. All I can say right now is I do not envy Liam North one bit. And oh my goodness, look at the size advantage that Cobie Vinson has, and Liam North going right for the problem, using his striking to his advantage. And oh my goodness, there's a huge headbutt from Cobie Vinson, and now just kicking North in the stomach, dropping him. There's a rear clothesline from Cobie Vinson, and let the damage begin. But Liam North fighting it. There's a big knee that doesn't drop the problem at all. Clothesline doesn't drop him. And oh my goodness, spine buster. And Liam North barely kicking out of that spine buster. And Cobie Vinson just methodic in his approach. Not trying to match Liam North's speed. He knows that Liam North has the advantage there. Just going to be as methodical as possible. And he used Liam North's speed against him for that spine buster. Liam North ran full steam ahead. And he ended up paying for it dearly. And oh my goodness, what a power bomb. Deadlift power bomb from Cobie Vinson. But Liam North is still running after the problem. Still fighting. And now kicking Cobie Vinson in his midsection repeatedly. And now what's Liam North about to do? Has Cobie Vinson by the arm. Oh my goodness, what a maneuver. Cobie Vinson, you can see the pain in his arm. Cobie Vinson just shoving Liam North and still taking everything that Liam North has to give him. He's taking so many strikes with running momentum. And you can count on one hand the amount of times Cobie Vinson has been put down in this match. And I've seen this before, and it just gets more sickening to watch every time. Now Cobie Vinson, alley-oop powerbomb. And Cobie Vinson was going for a belly-to-belly suplex, but Liam North countering and tossing Cobie Vinson. And Liam North going to try to use some high flying to keep Cobie Vinson down, and he did not connect whatsoever. That's why they call it high risk, ladies and gentlemen. And it did not pay off for Liam North. The top rope. And connecting with the drop kick. And now going for the pin on the big man. And Cobie Vinson out before the count of 2. Liam North trying to figure out what he has to do to beat Cobie Vinson. He's tried using speed to his advantage. There's only so much that Liam North can dish out to Cobie Vinson. But it looks like Liam is going to dish out some more. And down goes Vinson with a drop kick. And there's another drop kick that sends the problem to the ground. Cobie Vinson may actually be in real trouble in this match. Liam North going for another drop kick, missed. But North still fighting, throwing everything he can at Vinson, and Vinson just forces him to the ground with authority. And now Vinson with some strikes, and there was a shot to the midsection. And now Cobie Vinson has Liam North on the top rope, and oh my goodness, violent knees to the left side of Liam North. And now Vinson tossing him with the fall away slam. Cobie Vinson is nothing short of scary. The violence, the pain that he can inflict on a man is like nothing I've ever seen before. And now Liam North is in tremendous danger. The story of this matchup seems that everything Liam North throws at Cobie Vinson. Oh wait, Liam North with another drop kick. Those drop kicks have been Liam North's saving grace in this matchup. I was just about to say, anything that Liam North is throwing at Cobie Vinson, Vinson just comes back harder. And oh wait, North with an elbow. Now Liam North go for the pin on Cobie. Oh wait, he wasn't going for a pin. Probably should have tried to go for a pin off of that maneuver there, but I'm not a competitor, ladies and gentlemen. And now Vinson with the kick. And now Vinson tossing Liam North like nothing. And now Cobie Vinson with the belly-to-belly suplex. Liam North thwarted it early in the match. Couldn't stop it now. And now Vinson has Liam North by the throat. Has him up. Choke slam. And oh, this could mean trouble. We've seen where this has gone before, and there's a Vinson kick. The same move that turned the tables in Vinson's match with Shawn Stevens. And now Cobie Vinson going for the problem solver. Ladies and gentlemen, Liam North's efforts have been great in this matchup. But with those two moves put together, I don't think there's any chance of him kicking out. And like I just said, Liam North, he threw everything that he could at Cobie Vinson. But everything that he threw at Cobie Vinson just came back harder. And that is what won Cobie Vinson this match. But the problem, as always, looking impressive in victory. This being another win in the problems win column. And hold up, ladies and gentlemen. That's Liam North's tag team partner, Brad Carisco. And he is walking right up to Cobie Vinson. Brad Carisco looking for a fight with the problem. And Cobie Vinson is walking away. We don't see Cobie Vinson back down from a fight very often. But Brad Carisco is no joke, ladies and gentlemen. But has he thrown himself into the lion's den by confronting the problem? Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with more DZW Attitude. We have two young competitors in the ring awaiting their opponents, and here they come. The Skullcrushers, accompanied by Carter Garrett. And Carter Garrett probably isn't in the best of moods as of late. He just saw his client Julius Jones lose to Bison earlier tonight in what was a very good match, but Bison's strength combined with Bison's atypical agility for a man his size proved to be too much for Julius Jones. But can the Skullcrushers turn fortunes around for Kent Garrett here tonight? Skullcrushers receiving tag team championship opportunities in the past. They made it to the finals of the inaugural DZW Tag Team Championship Tournament, losing to High Impact. And ever since then, they've gotten lost in the shuffle in the Tag Team Championship picture. But now that they have Carter Garrett on their side, can they finally get back to their winning ways? Ladies and gentlemen, this match is underway. Brian Payne is going to start off with Anson Thomas. And now Anson has Brian Payne in a Fujiwara armbar. Ladies and gentlemen, what a way to start off this match. Anson Thomas going toe-to-toe with the man twice his size. Oh, but Brian Payne stopping that momentum dead with a big boot. I was in the back with Carter Garrett earlier today, and I asked him, what can we expect to see from the Skullcrushers, not only just here tonight, but in the future? And he said, expect a meaner tag team. Expect a more brutal tag team, and expect future tag team champions. But will Carter Garrett's hypothesis be correct? And now Brian Payne taking care of Brandon Kirk. And now Payne has Thomas up, and Thomas goes down. And now Payne sending Anson right into the corner, but Anson just buckled with the authority that Payne sent him to the ropes. There's a headbutt. And Payne just tossing Anson Thomas against the ropes. And now Brian Payne has Anson Thomas in a bear hug. Will Anson tap out? Brian Payne seems to have it locked in tight, but letting him go. Now Brian Payne sending Thomas into the ropes. And Brian Payne has him up. Two-handed choke slam. And now the tag made to Corey Parker. Now Parker just tossing Anson Thomas. Brandon Kirk is yet to be tagged into this match. And now Parker destroying that possibility, throwing him. And now, wait a minute. Corey Parker, belly-to-belly suplex to Brandon Kirk. And Parker with the headbutt. And he's attacking both men in the ring. And now Corey Parker with a stiff headbutt, knocking Anson Thomas into the corner. And now Anson Thomas might be in for trouble. There's a double flapjack. And now Brian Payne knocking Brandon Kirk off the apron. And Anson Thomas desperately needs to make a tag. And Brian Payne, what's he doing? Brian Payne, package powerbomb. And Anson Thomas being sent right back into enemy territory. What are the Skullcrushers going to do now? And oh my goodness! Impressive maneuver from the Skullcrushers. For Brandon Kirk running back in the ring, and he breaks it up. Brandon Kirk saving the match for his partner, who probably should have screamed uncle a long time ago. And now Brandon Kirk and Brian Payne are going at it on the outside. And oh, wait a minute. Going air, big man, and senton bomb crushing. Anson Thomas going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. And Brandon Kirk was just a second too late. But the Skullcrushers have won this match. The clothesline spear combination couldn't put Anson Thomas away thanks to Brandon Kirk. But Corey Parker going up to the second rope and pancaking Anson Thomas with the senton bomb. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm getting word through my headset that Krack has just confirmed some blockbuster matches for next week. After what we saw tonight, Cobie Vinson will take on the other half of the Fight Hard Syndicate, Brad Carisco. And in our tag team main event, AJ Young will team with Alex Orion and take on Kenshin Takayashi and Travis Killings. But right now, we have the DZW tag team titles on the line. And here comes one half of the challengers, Kai. Kai is excited to get his second championship opportunity. The first coming at Night of Flight, where Kai took on Drew Cutler for the DZW No Limits Championship, was an exciting tournament that was ruined when Drew Cutler cheated his way to the No Limits Championship. And ever since then, Kai has been denied a championship rematch against Drew Cutler. But tonight, he gets an opportunity to become a champion as he teams with Michael Stone to take on Steven Syntax and Sean Walsh. Kai last week coming to the aid of Michael Stone after he was attacked by the tag team champions after a victory over Sean Walsh. And now he finds himself with the championship opportunity. But speaking of championships, the current DIW champion Michael Stone making his way to the ring. And Michael Stone is no stranger to championship matches, making it to the finals of the inaugural DZW Heritage Championship Tournament, losing to Alex Orion at Awaken. He's done battle with AJ Young, of course, coming out on the losing side. He's challenged for the DIW Championship. He challenged for that at British Invasion and defeated Steven Syntax to win that match. And now he finds himself here tonight with the opportunity to become the second dual champion in DZW history. The first being AJ Young, holding the DZW and CAW All-Stars Championships. And trust me, there's nothing Michael Stone would love more than to take another championship away from Steven Syntax, especially after the events of DZWCaw's War. Michael Stone, of course, coming out to celebrate his DIW championship win. And Steven Syntax absolutely destroyed Michael Stone. It was a chaotic brawl that saw Michael Stone get the upper hand on a few occasions. He DDT'd Steven Syntax through the DIW announce table, but Steven Syntax ended up proving too much for Michael Stone. Michael Stone was bloodied, battered, and bruised by this man walking to the ring right now, Steven Syntax. Steven Syntax fought for 8 years to become the DIW champion, and in his first championship defense, he lost it to the man at ringside, Michael Stone. And Steven Syntax finds himself in DZW, holding DZW Championship gold as one half of the DZW Tag Team Champions. But will it stay that way after tonight, or could we see new Tag Team Champions? And here comes the American-made villain, Sean Walsh. And speaking of the American-made villain, what has to be running through Sean Walsh's mind? His partner, Ryan Carroll, was supposed to be out for an indefinite span of time, definitely more than just a few weeks, with a herniated disc. But Ryan Carroll showed up out of nowhere and laid out Bison And I don't know what Carroll's logic was for doing that. I don't know why anyone would willingly attempt to draw the ire of Bison. But nonetheless, Sean Walsh stands before you, one half of the DZW Tag Team Champions. And Sean Walsh has been one of the more impressive competitors in DZW to date, ever since aligning himself with AJ Young in the Supremacy. And just recently announcing himself as the host of CAW All-Stars 8. But he has a big title defense here tonight. Both of these teams don't have much experience with each other. Sean Walsh and Steven Syntax, of course, having one match of experience with each other. Michael Stone and Jake Hyde have never teamed before. So will that be a slight advantage for the champs? And also, Sean Walsh has been a tag team competitor for years and has won multiple tag team championships in FTC, COH, and now with DZW. So with Sean Walsh being the most tag team savvy man, if not in DZW, then certainly all of CAW Wrestling, can he adapt to the inexperience of the tag team champions and use it against the inexperience of the challengers? Referee rings the bell. We have ourselves a tag team championship match. In our main event, Jake Hyde going to start it off with Sean Walsh. Sean Walsh, of course, known for being a tag team competitor, but Sean Walsh is no slouch. He's a household name in CAW Wrestling and is, as some would say, the backbone of CAW Wrestling. But he is going one-on-one with one of the brightest competitors in DZW, Jake Hyde. And he makes a tag to another bright competitor in DZW, the DIW World Champion, Michael Stone. These two in the ring, no strangers to CAW Wrestling mega events. Sean Walsh being one of the founders of CAW All-Stars, Michael Stone having competed in British Invasion and Conspiracy. As for CAW All-Stars, I'm not 100% sure if he's competed in CAW All-Stars in the past, whether it be in Money in the Bank or the Rumble. But CAW All-Stars 8 this year is shaping up to be one of the biggest CAW Wrestling events in history. But the tag made to Steven Syntax. And what are the champs going for? Heart attack. Heart attack to Michael Stone. And wait, the referee was distracted with Sean Walsh. Didn't even go to count the pin. And now Stone and Syntax in the ring with each other. And this is shaping up to be one of the most brutal rivalries in CAW Wrestling to date. Both of these men brought all over the arena on DZWCaw's War Episode 2 of Season 6. And now Syntax has Stone in the corner, making the tag to Walsh. And now Sean Walsh up on the top rope, and oh my goodness! Headlock foot stomp. The champs proven to have impressive tag team maneuvers in their arsenal. And will that put away Michael Stone? And no, it doesn't. Syntax trying to prevent Jake Hyde from breaking up the pin attempt. And DDT. Referee's busy with Steven Syntax. With Sean Walsh in the ring taking care of business with Michael Stone. And the worst thing the champs could do is let Michael Stone make the tag to a relatively fresh Jake Hyde. Now Sean Walsh isolating Michael Stone. Smart strategy by the champs. And well, Stone turning the tables on Sean Walsh. Attacking Steven Syntax, knocking him off the apron. And Stone with the Hurricane Rana, using the ropes to his advantage and making the tag to Jake Hyde. And now Hyde going up to the top rope. There's an axe handle to Sean Walsh. Now Jay Kai going back to the top rope. The challenger is definitely known for their high-risk maneuvers. And will it win them the championships? And Sean Walsh out at 2.5. And Jay Kai going for a neck breaker. Sean Walsh breaking out of it. And Sean Walsh throwing himself at Jay Kai. Back and forth exchanges we've seen so far between Walsh and Hyde. And now Walsh sending, oh wait, Walsh with the knee. It looked like Walsh was sending Jay Kai Michael Stone's way. Wouldn't have been smart on the part of the tag team veteran. But Walsh proving that he's smarter than we're giving him credit for. There's a spear. Go for the pin off the spear from Walsh. And Jay Kai out at 2.5. Now Walsh trying to beat down Hyde. Hyde fighting back. But Jay Kai needs to watch himself because he finds himself in enemy territory. But Jay Kai is now just stomping Sean Walsh. Jay Kai needs to get Sean Walsh back into his corner. Oh, but Walsh with the kitchen sink. Walsh not known for being a high flyer compared to Jay Kai and Michael Stone. And now the tag is made. The Steven Syntax, there's a double super kick. Double super kick. Will the champs retain their titles? And Michael Stone breaking out the pinfall. Sensing that his partner was in danger after that double super kick, Michael Stone saving the match for his team. And Steven Syntax with the sliced bread. Going for the cover on Jay Kai. And Jay Kai kicks out again. Jay Kai has been rather resilient in this match. But how much more can he take from the champs? Now Syntax twisting clothesline. And now Steven Syntax going up to the top rope. And moonsault missing. And now Hyde making, is he going to make the tag? And yes, he does. Michael Stone is in this match. And now the challengers trying to show a little bit of what they can do. And look at the strength of Jay Kai. And it's a drop kick. Jay Kai swinging Steven Syntax. And Michael Stone with a senton bomb. Or swanton, actually. Now waiting for Steven Syntax to make it to his feet. But Sean Walsh stopping Michael Stone dead in his tracks. And just like that, the champs have the advantage once again. Steven Syntax has Michael Stone up, and he's going for it. Cradle DDT. Cradle DDT to the challenger. And I'll go for the pin on Michael Stone, but Michael Stone out at 2. Somehow, some way, the challengers are still in this match. And now Steven Syntax with another DDT. You can sense the frustration on the face of Steven Syntax as he's going back to the top rope. Michael Stone has no clue where he's at. Actually, Steven Syntax deciding against going to the top. Tag is made to Sean Walsh. What do the champs have up their sleeve? An atomic drop and big boot combination. Champs have a lot of impressive maneuvers, I'm not gonna lie. But Michael Stone still fighting his way to the tag titles. But can he do it? And oh, wait a minute, super kick! Super kick out of nowhere from Michael Stone. And will we see new tag team champions? And no! Sean Walsh out at 2.9. And Stone go back up to the top rope. And there's a moonsault barely catching Sean Walsh. And now both men are down. Both men are trying to make it back to their feet. And Sean Walsh with an enziguri. And there's a cutter. Now Sean Walsh going for the pin. Will the chance retain? And Jake Hyde breaking it up. What a match we're seeing here tonight between the champs and the challengers. Neither team willing to say die, showing how much the tag team titles mean to them. And could we see it? Is Sean Walsh going to be California dreaming? And yes, he is. And the tag champ is busted wide open. And now Jake Hyde tagged in, making a beeline for the top turnbuckle. What's he going to do here? Frog splash. And will we have new tag team champions 1, 2, and 3? Ladies and gentlemen, we have new tag team champions. Jake Hyde and Michael Stone took everything that the champs threw at them. They persevered. And you can see them reaping the benefits right now as they hold the tag team championships. And ladies and gentlemen, for the first time since episode 2 of Danger Zone Wrestling, the Supremacy is without a championship in Danger Zone Wrestling. And AJ Young has to be fuming at the sight of this. Both men winning their first championships in Danger Zone Wrestling. What a match. What an effort by both teams. But there you have it. We have new tag team champion. What an incredible match we just witnessed. And wait a minute. Cobie Vinson is in the ring with the former champions. And what is he doing? He just laid out Sean Walsh. And what is he doing to Steven Syntax? Oh my goodness, powerbomb. Cobie Vinson is destroying the former tag team champions. And he is destroying his Supremacy brothers. And there's a Vinson kick to Sean Walsh. I don't understand the meaning or the purpose of this. But Cobie Vinson has Steven Syntax up and down with the problem solver. But my question is, was this attack ordered by AJ Young? And no, he has Sean Walsh up and he's gonna hit it again. Problem solver to Sean Walsh. Was this attack ordered by AJ Young? Ladies and gentlemen, so many questions that need to be answered by Attitude 23. But Cobie Vinson has decimated the former tag team champions. Cobie Vinson leaving a path of carnage and destruction behind him as he exits the ring, and neither man has moved. I don't understand the meaning or the purpose of this whatsoever. But the way AJ Young took out Eddie Roy leads me to believe that he had something to do with this. Oh, speaking of the devil, here comes AJ Young, and he does not look happy. Is the Supremacy imploding right in front of us, ladies and gentlemen? We'll find out. But I am Antoine Princeton, and I am signing out.